Well, here we have these beautiful little captive born and bred Carolina red pigs, or pygmy rattlesnakes. The genus Sisterus. They're just, they're too cute. But forget about them being too cute. Nip on the finger from those will certainly bring you a modicum of pain for the next several days. You might even lose a little bit of your finger. Pygmy rattlesnake venom is one of the more potent rattlesnake venoms that there is, and certainly we're fortunate that they're very small in pygmy, you know, 12, 18 inches, 20 inches long, because you'd be in a world of hurt if they were the size of eastern diamondbacks. So what we're going to do tonight is got some gecko tails that were marinated in a container where there's some mice that were thawing. And we're going to take a little piggy out. I have to remember these are pit vipers, and they can target me even when I'm thinking that they're not. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get this little buzzard to strike and hold. Well, I see the little tail moving, but I don't hear anything. Are you gonna bite this, huh? Huh? We'll see if we can do a little tease feeding. Oh, that was a good bite. Come on, it's worth eating. Come on, try eating it. Oh, that was a bite. Oh, yeah. But you gotta swallow it. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna poke you in the eye now. Come on, because if you don't eat this, I'm going to have to do it for you. Come on. Oh. Losing hope. Losing hope. They don't like their tails touched, so I take the chance of touching their tail with my finger, which has actually gotten me bit before, but it's a calculated risk, and sometimes I do it just because I can be an idiot like the rest of everybody. Come on. Alright. You leave me no option. Well, at least these aren't finger rotters. Hey, get back here. Where's my viper mat when you need it? Huh? Huh? Where's the viper mat when you need it? Hello there, piggy. You gonna open up and maybe eat that on your own? Huh? I've held far worse, but as I said, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. See, gecko tails are really nice because they go in and out, in and out, in and out. Sorry, folks. Sorry. I get carried away sometimes. There you go. There you go. That was easy. Huh? That was pretty easy. Okay. Now. Ooh, fearsome. If you bite me, I'm going to look ridiculous. Huh? Yes, I am. Try to squeegee it down the gullet. Okay, it's long. I'm not going to do it. How about this? Okay, come on, focus up. Focus up. Here we go. Red pygmy rattlesnake cam. Look at that little blighter. Isn't that cute? That really ruined my evening. That's for certain. Okay. Time for you to go back in with your sibling. Now, don't you Ralph that up, you toad. Okay, now you hang out there, because we're going to do the same thing with you. We'll nip a little bit of the tail off to sort of blunt the end. If you use the very, very pointy end of the gecko tail, it just folds up and doesn't go down. So we're gonna see if this one will bite this tasty treat all on its own and maybe devour it, or I have to get it to I'll have to pin it and do what I did with the other one. Oh my, are we pissy. Still haven't seen a real good strike. I like the other one. Hey! Little snakes are not supposed to play with big knives. Okay, okay. You're not going to cooperate. Sorry, he's off camera. I'll put him back on camera as soon as I pin him and get his little nasty head sort of under control. Here we are. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's good. Look at that. Oh, that's a big salami. Look at that, huh? Oh, that's a good meal. That's a good meal. Okay. You always have to check and make sure you don't thread it down the glottis, otherwise he'll choke to death. Ooh, you are being resistive. No, I don't want to eat the salami. You also have to be careful you don't poke a hole in their gut. I've done that once. That really, really makes me sad because, you know, invariably you have to euthanize the animal. And I hate having to do that. Okay. Now let's put little piggies in a nice warm spot. And let them ferment. Okay. Let me get set up for the next victims here. Okay. These are Trymosaurus Matcrops. And I'm not certain if they're going to eat on their own. They might. But then again, I might have to do with them as I did Oh, good job! Excellent, excellent, my boy or girl. Okay, well, we're not going to bother it until it decides to try to work the salami down there. I should have started it from the other end because it's already taking the broadside down. Here, let me reposition so you guys can see better. I can certainly see. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit and still have it somewhat focused. Yeah, there we go. And I'll just back off and let him or her do its thing. I've not kept Matcrops before. You know, I'm not really a big Trymosaurus fan. You know, I'm pretty much you know, an African guy by default. You know, there is no export from Australia, so I have to somewhat limit that, but you know, a lot of the really cool viperids come from that part of the world. Now, if I was smart, which I claim that I am really not all the time, I would have had a pinky ready to feed in on the tail end here, so it gets a pinky and a gecko tail. And now that it's had a taste of gecko, maybe I can entice it to eat an entire gecko next time around. Hey, how was that, huh? Was that tasty? Was that tasty? I see you got a little bit of substrate there. Or something. Is that bothering you? Here, let's try to get it. Let's try to get it without getting bit. Huh? Easy. There. It's gone. Now, let's see about your friend here. Let's go wide again. Okay. If I had to make a bet, I would bet that that was the female. Oh, very good. Oh, that's nice, huh? You want me to turn that for you, huh? Okay, now these gecko tails, if I hadn't mentioned it, are marinated in mouse, so we can make that transition at some point to mouse alone. Well, come on, I don't have all night to sit here and, you know, I don't want to waste tape. That's your cage mate, bud. And probably your sister or brother. You know, I gotta get the Viper mat in the future, because being on white towels really fools the camera into sort of having a backlight situation. And then you can't see. Now, what was that? No, don't eat your brother. And, you know, sometimes they, you know, they get this like look, and, you know, I get this mind flash that, oh, it's thinking this. It's completely crazy and foolish for me to even think that, but it looked like it was going after, hey, something big and tastier is down there moving, so I'm going to go after it. Using the meat hook there. Very good. Yeah, that's the problem with little thin strips of food, is sometimes they have trouble swallowing it because it isn't wide enough to catch their dentine teeth on their, I think that's the term for it. At any rate, their main feeding teeth along the maxillary bone, along the top and bottom of their mouth. Now I will put you guys in a bigger cube. I've got some bigger baby arboreal things to put them in, and I will do so. So, yeah, it's mostly done, so I'm going to stop here. So that's Trymosaurus Matcrops. We'll see how they grow. You might graduate up to normal sized geckos, at least on the small side there, bugger. That's pretty good. Where's your cage mate? I'm sure he would like one too. Everybody's a little weary of the camera at first because it's this big eye looking at them. And actually I think they see the reflection most of the time. Again, if you didn't catch it earlier, this is Trimessurus Matcrops. It looks sort of funny with that sticking out of his mouth. Alright, let's let him eat and let me see if I can entice the other guy to eat. Okay. This is very tricky because this is two of the most deadly snakes in the house. No question about it. Here, you eat that. Come on. There you go. Okay. Now Mama. Mama is a big girl. You want that? Huh? Oh, you... Oh, you vicious monster, you. Good for you. That was very nice. Now, if you were the mouse, if she did that to my hand, I would be in serious doo-doo. These guys have the most lethal toxin of all the sawscales. That is, it seems to work very well in humans. This species in Ocellatus on the western part of Africa Pakistani Sawscale Viper Cam. Eek. Roar. Okay. There you go. Go back and get your treat. Come on. Come on. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse, girly. Roar. Okay. Good job. That's her daughter back there going to town. I got poop and stuff to clean out. Here. That's yours. You know, I sort of have to close the door here to do what I need to do. This is Mama's shedding. I'll put it over on the shedding drying rack. Okay. I know, you don't like to be touched. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll just leave it. You can deal with it. I did my part. I brought it here.